live. So I must apologize to all of you for today. The power company, you know, lack of their power to do their upgrade and their maintenance. So I was unable to go live as I want to, and due to that, I was not able. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. Due to that, I was not able to do my monetization party or my celebration. So, and I also did not get to deliver my daily scriptures with encouragement. So, I am gonna go through the daily scripture with encouragement. And tonight, I only have two scriptures to share with you guys. So these two scriptures are the first one, as you can see from the title. Welcome to the first person that is here. I am fighting with my little ring light due to the fact that I am sitting all the way up here. So yes, we are going to look at Hebrews 13 and verse 16. So I want to say I am so sorry again for not able to come through with the celebration for my monetization. I will have to do that at a later date. Today didn't go as planned. The power company, they were maintaining their the power system, so they were out of they were not working for me. It was not working. I could have used my data, but then it wouldn't have go as I wanted to go, because the data is not strong enough to get the job done. And plus, I am gonna need some current to just work things. So that's that. I'm so sorry. I am unable to do what I have promised. So guys, what I am saying now is this. Me and this ring light not working. Anyway, what I'm saying is this: Hebrews 13 and verse 16. Let me read it for all of us. I was gonna wait until everyone gets on. So it's late, it's 9:04. I think you guys are either getting ready for bed or already in bed. So you still will get to see this afterward. So Hebrews 13 verse 16 said, moreover, do not forget to do good and to share what you have with others, for God is well pleased with such sacrifice. In our patwa, he said, and no forget to do good and to share what you have, cause God love them kind of sacrifice there. So the scripture here say, we no forget to do good, to share what we have with other people when I have nothing, because God is happy and pleased with those sacrifices. Let us look at what happened back in the days of Paul, when Paul was the Apostle Paul, when he was alive. Let us look at what happened in that time. So Paul wrote a letter to the Christian congregation in Judah. And when he wrote on the letter that he encouraged all of them how to go on, hold on tight, or hang on and turn up and give up, and how they if love them one another and share with them one another. How we know say that the letter say? It says after Paul send the letter, that's the Apostle Paul, after he send the letter to them and give them good encouragement in the letter then, the Christian them in Judea have to leave their homes, their businesses, and their unbelieving relative, and they had to begin to flee to the mountains. If you remember that account when Jesus told them, say, it go come a time when they have to run left everything and flee to the mountain because only the so they can be safe. So when they flee to the mountain, I know like me go run and my sister saying you now come. Yeah, me I go run, but my flesh and blood sister we say, "Chum me now come, nothing now happen." Me still I go at the mountain because God I go provide one spiritual sister for did if encourage me and to keep going. So in other case, they say they leave the unbelieving relative. That means that them a relative and never believe in a God. So they run left them. They run left them business, everything what they have, everything what they own. Their business, their house, their relative, all of them they left behind. And they flee to the mountain. How we know that? The next scripture that we go look on is Matthew 24 and verse 16. It said, then left those in Judah and began flee to the mountain. So you see how the scripture harmonious? It tells you exactly how that happened. So they run left everything and flee to the mountain. So at that time, there was no doubt an urgent need for them to help them one another was needed to take place. If prior to this they had been applying the counsel that they received from the letter that Paul sent them, this, what they are experiencing now, would have become easy because the letter encouraged them that there going to be a time when they will have to run to the mountain and leave everything they have behind. So they would only have spiritual brothers and sisters to lean on. So Paul's letter was encouraging them to share what they have with each other from now, and when tough time come, it will become easy. That's what the letter was saying. That's what Paul was advising them to say. I just see one person, but it looks like the internet kick you off. I'm so sorry about that. But welcome, and I appreciate you for being here. Please remember to give me a nice thumbs up. And it is good to lean on Bible advice and encouragement. So when tough, we can go through it. Here's the next thing that Paul do. When Paul write a letter, Paul encouraged them that tough time go lie ahead, and when it comes, they go need each other. So they would have to found it easy. No, because they apply the counsel from the letter, they find it very easy to adapt to their new way of life. Because they run to the mountain, they don't have nothing. All they have is spiritual brothers and sisters. They are the new life that they have to bond with and make a difference with. So these ones were getting things easy only if they apply this counsel that Paul gave to them in the letter. So we know what can we take from this encouragement that we are getting from Hebrews 13 and 16. Hebrews 13 and 16 are saying, the days ahead are short and wicked. There are going to be times when we will have to run left our house and our possession, even our family who do not want to come with us, and go to somebody's house. Are you building a relationship with those ones that you will run to their house? Are you taking the time out to share with an individual so when those time comes you can run to their house? That is what the scripture is asking us. Do you make room for other people? Are you putting up with them? Okay, you're a Christian. How do you treat your Christian brothers and sisters? How do you treat them? Do you treat them as if they don't matter? Who you think is taking note of how you treat them? So yes, we gotta be mindful and careful. If Those Christians in Judea did not listen to Paul when he was giving the encouragement in each letter that he sent to them on a daily basis or on a monthly or yearly basis. If they weren't applying the counsel to themselves, when they get the message said, rush to the mountain, run for your life, leave everything you have behind. What do you think would have happened? They would have lost their life just the same. And they would have lose out on the blessing of bonding with a brother, a spiritual brother, and bonding with a spiritual sister and starting over. It was hard to leave, say your husband say, you go and come in and move for yourself for me houses. And you have to leave your poor husband behind because him not see himself leaving the house can nothing and go happen. Sometimes we have to see the danger that lies ahead and work with what our heart said. Run. So we should never just take it lightly and saying that we don't need to build this kind of bond with our spiritual brothers and sisters. We should strongly see the need to do it and start now. So when the day come and we are being told to run to the mountain for rescue and safety, those spiritual brothers and sisters will be our new family, so we can share with them. So we look at Hebrews 13 and 16. This is saying that we must learn to do what is good and share what we have. And it uses the term for do not forget to do what good and share with others. So you could say it's reminding us to do good and to share with others. And it shows us that when we do this, God is well pleased with such sacrifice. God said it is a sacrifice to do good to others and to share that what you have with them. And we also look at Matthew 24:16. This gives us some good encouragement that the scripture at Hebrews 13 telling us what we are supposed to do now before the event that lie ahead take place. So what kind of event is that? Armageddon. Not true. When Armageddon come, me might not be alive. I don't know. You might not be alive. You don't know. But until then, we must share with others and do good. So when Matthew 24:16 started to unfold, where it said, run to the mountain, we go to that mountain. And when we go there, our spiritual brothers and sisters will strengthen us when we start crying for what we lost or lose behind. So yes, guys, that is our encouragement today. I'm so sorry that I have to bring it so late, but it's when the power company decide to bring back the Empower, and we just work with it. Cause when you get lemon, just make some lemonade. So I just making some lemonade and benefit myself. And I hope you guys have a blessed night, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's. And yeah, stay blessed, stay hopeful, have yourself a wonderful night, and please remember, share with others and do good. Bye. Have a good night.